What's up, everyone? It's your boy Marlon, and today we're back at it again with another video. This time we're going to be talking about a shoe that I've been wanting to get for a very long time. I finally got my hands on it. It is the Nike Kobe. Bro, those are not Kobe's. They look like Kobe's. Bro, look at the tongue. That's not even a Kobe logo. Are they the Kobe S line? No, those are the Sabrinas. Like Sabrina Ionescu? Yeah, bro, those are the Sabrina Ionescu shoes. It's her first shoe. Well, since my friend corrected me, these are the Nike Sabrina ones. Let's get into the video. So, like I said, right here we have the Nike Sabrina one. This shoe actually released last year in September for $130. You can customize it on Nike ID or Nike by You now for $140. You can customize it and get whatever color you want. So yeah, you could check it out there and customize and make a very unique shoe for yourself. But yeah, this shoe released last year. It comes out in a bunch of different colorways. This one right here is the team green colorway. You can get them at a lot of different places. Nike, Foot Locker, Champs, Dick's, anywhere you can buy basketball shoes, you can find this shoe. You can find a lot of them on sale too. A lot of the older colorways are on sale, so be on the lookout for that if you are looking for this shoe. But yeah, for $130, you do get a very good basketball shoe. She did her thing on this shoe for real. So yeah, and you probably are looking at this shoe. Shoe looks kind of small. This is not actually my basketball shoe. This is actually my girlfriend's basketball shoe. She was gracious enough to let me borrow it to do a review on it. So thanks to her, she now thinks she's a basketball player now that she has a pair of basketball shoes. She thinks she can beat me now. She can't. She tries, but maybe if this video gets 1,000 views, I'll post a video of us playing one-on-one. But anyway, let's get into the video and let's see a little bit more about the tech of the shoe. So starting off on the outsole of the shoe, so this shoe in particular, you got an all white solid rubber outsole, and it has a multi-directional traction pattern. So a lot of the shoes, they do have like a translucent outsole as well, and the middle is kind of a different color than the actual outside of the outsole. So, but this one in particular, it's all white, and you can see from the picture the divot in between it, and I'll talk about that a little later. But it is a multi-directional traction pattern. The multi-directional traction pattern is really good. It kind of reminds me of like the Nike Kyrie's and how it had a lot of like multi-directional traction on it, and it also had kind of like a little gimmick too for him, like to just for Kyrie. So, and this is kind of the same situation for Sabrina. The traction is good. It gets the job done. The rubber is kind of hard. So I mean, if you want to play with these outdoors, I would get the solid rubber ones, kind of like this. But I would still beware because I mean, I don't like playing on outdoor hoops just because it can wear down the shoe after a while. But if that's all you got, I would definitely go for this colorway or something with a solid rubber outsole. But if you do get one with like a translucent outsole or one of these, playing indoors will be decent. You might pick up some dust, especially if you're on like a really bad court. I know when she first started playing in these, she was sliding around a little bit, but when we played on different courts, her traction, she wasn't stopping a lot, so she was doing really well. So if you're a shifty guard, male, female, whatever, you like to do a lot of cuts and stuff, this traction pattern is going to be good for you. It'll get the job done for sure. So moving on to the midsole, it's not the standard Nike midsole that they always do. This one actually has Nike React, so that's cool to see something different here. So if you go to the heel counter, you can see how squishy it is. It's pretty bouncy, so it's good for people who need a little more cushion in it. Not a lot of cushion, but a decent amount of cushion, and you still got some court feel. I say Nike React is kind of like the competition to the Adidas Boost. Not as bouncy as Adidas Boost, but it gets the job done. It'll keep you there. It'll give you enough cushion. And then what they've also added to this shoe is a Nike Zoom air unit. So right in the front, in the forefront of the shoe. So you got that right there. You got a nice little cushion there to help. So when you jump, it'll help with a lot of impact protection and everything. So setup is decent actually. The setup is really good. It's a good setup for a guard. You need court field. It's perfect. And if you need a little bit of cushion, this shoe is perfect for you. So if you're a guard, you're really gonna love this shoe. So moving on to the upper, you have an all green upper with a bunch of the white embroidery all around the shoe. To me, the embroidery makes it look a little more like premium, but I think a lot of the textiles around the shoe can come off kind of cheap. I personally don't think that. I think it was meant for breathability, especially as you can see right here in the middle of the shoe, especially on the inside right here. You can see you can see straight through the shoe, so it kind of gives you more breathability, especially when you're running down the court and you're playing those long sessions of basketball. A lot of people's feet get sweaty, so this shoe is probably very good with that. You'll be able to breathe through here. Your foot will be able to breathe with the breathability, and your foot won't get sweaty. So that's really good. So that's a good bonus. I think the thing that I really like the most about this shoe is that it has fly wire. I haven't seen fly wire in years. Like, that's insane to see they brought back fly wire. So I really like that. I think it's cool that they were able to bring that back and put this in this shoe. What up, everyone? It's Future Marlon, and as I was editing this video, I actually forgot to talk about why I like fly wire so much. So as you can see, the fly wire right here, right down the middle of the shoe, it's something that tightens up around your foot. So instead of you lacing up your shoe and I'm just tightening it up from the top of the tongue, so the shoelaces actually go through these little wires that are around the body of the shoe, and it's supposed, as you tighten up the shoelaces, the wires tighten up, and it tightens up around your shoe, giving you a lockdown support that's completely different than just standard shoelaces. So I really like it, and it almost makes it like a worn-to-worn feel. So it's great for lockdown. It's really good. I love that about a lot of the shoes that came out, like the Nike shoes and Nike and Jordans back in like the 2010s. A lot of those shoes have fly wire. So it's cool to see it here. It's cool to see them bring it back. And the lockdown should be pretty amazing. Now, back to the rest of the video. But yeah, the textiles, I think it works. I don't think it'll wear down right away. But I could see some people believing that, but I mean, from what I've seen, I don't think it's gonna wear away too fast. So for design, I actually really like this shoe. I'm very much still contemplating on picking up a pair. I really like the Oregon Duck colorway, and I really like the new Volt colorway that they just released. So might have to go pick those up, but I really like the design of this shoe. It honestly kind of reminds me of a Kobe. It has a lot of the tech kind of like a Kobe, like an older Kobe. It also, to my heart, it reminds me of like a Chris Paul, primarily like the CP3 10AEs, which was probably one of my favorite CP3s to wear. It really reminds me of that shoe, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of the new LeBrons that have been coming out, like the NXTs in the 20s. So I think these really reminisce those shoes, and they were all kind of supposed to be like a version of a Kobe. So everything kind of falls back to the Kobe, but I think this shoe in particular does really well with looking like a Kobe. If you can't get a Kobe, I think this is a really good shoe. Design wise, I really like it. I really like the embroidery on here with the embroidered like see-through swoosh. I think that's really cool, and I like a lot of the little design aspects that Sabrina was able to put into the shoe, like her logo right here on the tongue, which is really cool because if you look at the right here, it looks like a dot, but if you go down the middle of the shoe, it's supposed to represent an eye. So for like Sabrina Ionescu, her whole name, her first name and her last name. So, and then the eye kind of goes down the bottom of the shoe as well, which is what I was talking about, the whole line going down the outsole of the shoe. and it comes to the back, making it an eye right there for Enescu. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really awesome. I think that was a cool little feature that they added there to the shoe. And then I like the also the one thing that I do like is this the swoosh right here. I think the swoosh looks really cool how it's set up that way. And then from what I heard from what she said, the check having it going up like that was supposed to represent her breaking a bunch of barriers as a female athlete, being in the WNBA, winning the 3-point contest. So I think that's really cool to be able to see her put like her little aspects on the shoe. And don't quote me on this, but I believe from what I saw before is that a lot of like the embroidery all around the shoe is actually supposed to be like a callback to like her heritage. She is Romanian. I think this is supposed to be like a callback to like the different like the architectural design in Romania. So that's I really like this shoe. I think it's really cool. She has her signature on the shoe as well right here. And then another thing that I do like is on the kind of like on the medial part of the shoe, if you can see, it says anyone, anywhere. So I think that's really cool to be able to see that, and it's supposed to represent anyone and anywhere can wear these shoes. It's not just about guys. It's not just about women. This shoe is meant for everyone. So I really like that. I really like how she's able to incorporate make the shoe like this, incorporate a lot of her design in this shoe, and it's really cool to make it one of her own. She's doing her thing with this shoe. This is a beast. I see a lot of NBA players out here rocking this shoe. It is a really good shoe. Like it's reminding me of like a few years ago with like the Nike Kyries all over the NBA. Like you see this shoe like slowly just taking over the NBA and the WNBA. So I think that's really awesome. I think we need more of that. I think we need more WNBA athletes getting their basketball shoes and getting their own signature shoes and getting out there and getting more exposure for that league. So I think that's awesome. I think this shoe is awesome. With that being said, sizing. Now, I usually say go true to size. Women, I would say please go true to size. This is Sabrina's shoe, so this is a woman's shoe, but it's designed for everyone. So if you look at the shoe, most shoes usually show the guy's number as the biggest number and the women's number like the smaller number. This is reversed since this is Sabrina's shoe. The women's number is usually the bigger number, so the smaller number will be the men's. So if you're a man and you want this shoe and you really like it and you're a guard, you do whatever you want, I would definitely go 1.5 sizes up. So if you're like a 9, go a 10.5. If you're an 11, go a 12.5. Don't go for the big number because the big number is a woman's shoe and you will not be able to fit that shoe. And you might look a little funny. But yes, but if you like the shoe, go cop it. We need more people rocking this shoe. This is a very good shoe. For $130 or $140, this is a go-to shoe. Like I said, I'm definitely probably gonna pick up a pair. It's either the Volt colorway or the Oregon Duck colorway. Not quite sure. I really like these. My girlfriend she likes green too, so that's cool. This is a really good pair of shoes. But yeah, if you have the money, if you have the money, go for the shoe. It's better than a lot of the basketball shoes that are out there right now. So actually a lot of the stuff that Nike's putting out, I think this is a good one. This is a really good shoe, and I'm excited to see what else she can do and then with the WNBA and what her next shoe might be like. So thanks for staying to the end of my video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Hit that little notification bell down below if you want to get more if you want to see more content from me. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about the Sabrina shoe. If you're going to get one, if you've already gotten a pair, if you're thinking of something else, you're thinking about the Breanna Stewart shoe, or maybe the upcoming Caitlin Clark shoe, or anybody's shoe in general, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. And yeah, like I said, I might get a pair. Like I said, if this video gets to 1,000 views, maybe I'll have those pair, and I might have to beat my girlfriend in a pair of Sabrinas in front of her. So, whoops. But yeah, until next time, peace.